top of it. Last night, I had this epiphany that hit me out of nowhere when I was reflecting on my life and just really thinking about where I'm at currently in my life and the fact that I'm nowhere close to where I want to be at this stage. And forgive me for this guy sawing some metal in the background. I thought he was done, but we'll keep pushing forward. Hopefully it's not too loud. But I was just reflecting on my life and just kind of getting in this woe is me kind of mode of like, damn, I messed things up. You know, I don't have what I thought I would have, or I lost a lot of what I used to have, and, you know, just feeling bad and doomsday in my mind, right? Whatever. And then I just got this sudden feeling right after thinking that, where I was just like, you know, yeah, it sucks, but Dylan, you're not the only one going through stuff. And in fact, most people, actually everybody has to suffer. We all got to go through this, man. I don't care what stage of life you're at. I don't care how smoothly things are going. It could always be going way smoother and way more beautifully because, of course, we're not living in utopia. We're not living in paradise. Even if you are living in paradise, it's really kind of restricted. And so ultimately, I just realized, man, we're all going through it. No matter what level of life you're at, no matter if you're rich, poor, you got a big, beautiful family, you know, your dating life is amazing and everybody loves you, you got a bunch of friends. We still are being restricted from the best life we could be living. And I'm saying that because, you know, this matrix is really so strong. Its tentacles have gotten into every aspect of life to where even if you are well off and on a remote piece of land somewhere, you can't escape it. And to really enjoy all the goodies of this world, the first world or whatever, you have to participate in the matrix, which is already a losing game. It's always a losing game. And we're constantly being attacked from every angle. Whether it's the food, which is one of the number one ways they attack us, the media, you know, online. There's a lot of bad information. There's a lot of misinformation, confusion, bad ideologies getting pushed to the front. The truth gets suppressed and withheld. If you say too many truths, they'll tend to ban people for that. You say too much realness, you're not going to get pushed to the front. You know, everywhere you go is just poison. They're spraying stuff in the sky. You know, and look, I'm not trying to get you all in a bad mood or anything, but I'm just saying all this to say that if you're like me and you're thinking about your situation in life, it's not going how you thought, you know, just realize, man, none of us got this easy. And ultimately, when I had this epiphany last night, after I was having a pity party on my situation and feeling bad about me and my selfish world, when I realized, man, everybody's got to suffer. We all got to go through this. We're not going to make it out successfully conquering this matrix and to the point where money is eliminated and, you know, there's fruit trees everywhere. Everybody can eat fruit off the tree for free. No more grocery stores. You know, free farmland. Everybody can get a patch of land, build a house for free. If you want a house, you can live in a tent, no problem. Whatever, free, you know, whatever utopia we can imagine, which is, most people wouldn't even imagine these kinds of things because we're just so used to the way of things being now. And so what I'm ultimately coming to is the fact that since we're here in this matrix and we all have to play the game and participate, I just realized that, man, it made me more compassionate towards other people. And I feel less hostile towards people. even though I have a low tolerance for BS and people that are just, just annoying me or showing stupidity and whatnot, whatever the thing is that I get easily irritated by. And it made me look at people with more compassion and patience and to not judge them so much, man. Because I don't know about y'all, man, but I've always been quick to judge people and just try to get away from people and just, I'm quick to snap. Like, I don't have an anger problem, but I don't have a high tolerance for BS. And I'm always on defense because, I've lived long enough to be through so much BS where people try me and, they want to take from me, they want to take advantage, as I'm sure you guys have dealt with. And it just made me realize that I just need to chill out with all that, man. I need to, not to say to be completely vulnerable to strangers, but ultimately, man, it's just to just have more compassion, man, and just not be so quick to dismiss people. Because we all got to suffer, man. We all got bad situations that we're dealing with. None of us are really having our way in this life. We all got to get up and go to work. We all got to make money every day, every week. We got to make money, all of us. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. The masters of this matrix, man, the guys who made up this thing where we all have to make money. We can't just, we can't just go outside and just chill and have food available. All the trees, there's no fruit trees, man. That was intentional. They took that away from us and called it, sanitized. They wanted to take it away because they said it was nasty and the fruits would hit the ground and everything would be all, mushy and fruity and mold or whatever. It's not the case, man. Nature is designed for that. It's abundant. It's supposed to be in abundance, man. The Garden of Eden. They took that, man. I'm saying it's rare to find a fruit, and I'm speaking about this fruit tree concept, but it really represents the entirety of our reliance on the system. You understand? Like, we're so dependent on the system. You can't go anywhere in the world and be completely free without dependence on the system. That's how deep the tentacles have gotten through the whole world. I mean, there's like a few pockets in society where there's lost tribes that survive in the wilderness, but they still gotta hunt animals and eat meat. They can't just live off of fruits and, unless they plant them intentionally. The government even created certain types of fruit that produce, seeds that only come from them. The way nature intended is for you to eat the fruit with seeds, and then once you're done eating the fruit, the seeds are built in. And you literally have an infinite supply of food right there built into the food. You're done with the food, you keep the seeds, you plant more. And you can plant so many more compared to what you just ate. You ate one watermelon and you have hundreds of seeds. Let's call it a few dozen seeds. And all of those seeds, only God knows how many trees how many watermelons will be produced from that one seed. Only God knows that. Even science wouldn't know that. But that's just to show you how abundant we're supposed to be living, man. And that's been robbed from us. You have to go to the store to get food. And it's not even good quality food. It's food that's been sitting in a warehouse for months and weeks. We depend on it. You have to, not to mention, you have to have money to get the food. You got to go clock in somewhere, or if you're skilled enough, get you a business where you make your own money. And it's crazy, man. It makes me so sad and mad. And I know this is super basic. We all understand that that's just how it is. We accept it because that's how it's always been since we got here. But I'm saying, like, what do we can't do anything about it unless we really figure a way around it. But who wants to do that? How can we organize to combat this? The system is so crafted so well that you don't even have time to think of a way around it. Your parents were locked into this. Their parents, their grandparents, and so on and so forth were locked out of this. And here we are today with their master plan is unfolded, and we just have to accept it. It's too late. And the only way to really enjoy, I guess you have to now try to find a way to enjoy the system. And the only way to really do that is to get wealthy, to be comfortable enough to not have to waste your precious time on this planet to get out of this, or to just to get a little time back, buy a little time by you gotta figure out ways to get money coming in. And it's just like, man, this is insane. And it's only getting worse. Not only do they make us go get money to be able to enjoy all these luxuries and amenities and whatever the Matrix has to offer, not only that, they make you go get the money, but now these major corporations, if you haven't already struck gold and found a business and sustain yourself, and you and your family are well fed, if you haven't already found that $1 million idea, now they just threw a wrench in the system to make it even harder with this AI, and they're just eliminating all kinds of stuff in the future. They're about to disrupt so much to where now you're really about to be scraping for crumbs. So they're just, I don't even know. It's not looking good, man. And, I stay positive as much as I can, but I just see through this, and I understand that this is not going in a good direction. Once they created AI, it's pretty much the Pandora's box. It's been open and you can't close it. Once that's done, it's who wants to stop AI? Who wants to stop the convenience of it? And then videos are not going to be a way to verify things. Everything's going to be artificially made videos, and you don't know what's reality and what's the truth. And this is really happening. This is like science fiction stuff that's really happening in real time. It sounds crazy. This is stuff on like Black Mirror and or something worse than that. But we're not stopping this. And it's slowly happening, You have your pockets and moments of reality, and you can enjoy some. It's not here all the way yet, Not to say it's complete doomsday yet, but it's coming, man. It's coming. And the only way to combat this is to just find a way out. Get your wealth and try to get out and find something. We got to find another country, make another country that's out of the system. But I mean, every country is in on it, And so it's like, what do we do? Hey, man, we just got to make the most of it. And we need better communities, man. We got to be able to communicate with each other. Even though these platforms are rigged and the Matrix is a part of it, we can't get too crafty because they'll shut things down so easily. Certain people that get on this platform and have great ideas, the great thinkers and the movers and shakers of this life, which I'm looking to have some sort of momentum. But man, we got to work together, man. As people, we got to really figure a way to make the most of this life, man, because it's looking miserable if you just keep thinking about it. But I don't want to think too much about it. I want to take some measures to restore real freedom and peace and make this world, this matrix, this system a little more hospitable for people, man, and not so inclined to make us suffer, which is what it is. It's just designed to make us all just accept crumbs and work so hard for the crumbs, while the people who established the system are just, they're sitting on whatever, billions and billions, and just chilling. And they just keep making new systems and new ideas to make it harder for us. And so the price of gold is going crazy because of this. They understand that the money printer, the money's fake, and it's a whole nother thing. I don't want to go on that tangent, but you guys catch my drift, man. Ultimately, man, we're all gonna have to suffer. We're all gonna have to go through this. And there's nothing we can really do except do the best that you can. And have some more compassion for your fellow average man. You know, I know it's tough. I know it's easy to take it out on people, but always remember, man, we all got to go through this. So there's no point of arguing with other people who are just got to go through the same stuff. You know, have a little patience, you know, and just work around it. If they can't understand it, just get out of their face and just keep it moving. But don't take that stuff personal, because most of us don't know any better. Well, yeah, man, that's really all I wanted to say on this video, man. Hopefully that gives you a little bit more perspective and compassion towards your fellow man. I got a lot of work to do, and I'm sure you guys do as well. So let's just make this the best that we can make it, so the future generations can suffer a lot less than we hope they will, because it looks like they're going to be suffering a lot. So that's it, man. I appreciate y'all watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like. It's free. That's all I ask, man. Leave a quick like and hit the subscribe button, man. I got more stuff on the way, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.